In November of 2018, a wildfire devastated the hillside community overlooking Malibu, California. The Woolsey Fire destroyed almost 97,000 acres and over 1,600 structures. Driving up this hillside, I'm struck by the juxtaposition of homes that were spared, homes that are just now being rebuilt, and others that are still just burned out foundations more than 6 years after the fire. So what brings me to this mountain community? Craigslist. This is the site of one of the homes that was burned and is yet to be rebuilt. Since the fire, a lot of new codes and ordinances have been put into effect in order to make it safer, but it has also hampered the ability of a lot of residents to rebuild just due to costs and zoning restrictions. Many of the residents towed trailers up to these sites to live in while they rebuilt, and they thought it was going to be a short process, but it really wasn't. It's turned out to be quite a long process, and now the city is telling them that you cannot have these trailers on this land anymore. And that's where we come in. We take a quick look at the trailer, and then we're off to find the owner of the property who's working on the foundation and clearing away some debris.
Did you take a peek at it?
Just a real quick one, yeah.
Let me show you some stuff here. I have... This was rebuilt.
Okay, a water tank?
The inside trim, there's aluminum inside corners.
Right.
And miscellaneous stuff. This piece is key. This goes on the interior of the front bulkhead here.
Okay.
If you step in, I think the original wooden wheel chocks are there to your left, I think. And then there's this one here.
Some drawers and things. Well, not a bad view to be rescuing a trailer from, and this is really a cool trailer. This is not really at all what I expected. It's a compact, so it's shorter than what I'm used to. It's really short, but really just, it's so cool looking. And it's not in bad shape. Like the water damage on the corners, you know, you would expect some corner damage down here. Upper, not too bad. We do have a lot of staining here, and this kind of staining, usually not bad structurally underneath it. It's got this super cool magazine rack in here. The bed frame is missing, but I believe there's some pieces for it that are included with the trailer. Tiny little kitchen here, and I just so happen to have a cooktop only, a vintage cooktop, so I'll probably use that in this project. I've been saving it for years, knowing that I'd have a project come up, and this might be it. It has a lot of these pieces for the front dinette right here. These are the dinette pieces, and also it has the cushions, and these are the hard framed box spring cushions. So they're here. It's great to have those frames, and they're really good, and they make into a really comfortable bed as well. Cool little things that you find in old trailers like this. It's actually a thermometer, and it looks like it's a barometer. This is crazy. I've never seen that in a trailer before. Yeah, little closet is intact with the doors on it as well. A lot of damage down here at the bottom, but not too big of a deal. There was an aftermarket stove put in here. That's why this has been cut here and here. It's also why this piece is notched out. I'll have to reframe this in, put new birch. Always in these are the vents. This one is no exception, but it's been shored up. Everything's been screwed down, so no chance of it coming loose, any problems on the road. It's pretty solid little trailer actually, and I'm kind of in love. This is really great. We've also got a lot of the cabinet drawers here. These are doors for the cabinet here for the kitchen. There's the drawers. This is going to be all for this little kitchen unit right here. And it also comes with all of these cool old lawn chairs. So bonus. And then we have an extra table here, but there is the original table with the gray cracked ice finish. Always loving the cracked ice. This is great, and it's got this crazy little storage bit on here. Tin storage unit that was custom built for this trailer. You can see that it's actually got a curve on it. It fits underneath the back of the trailer, and this is great because you can just put this in here and stow some chairs, anything that you want. All of the wheel chocks that come with it and the stabilizers you can end up putting inside of this right here. And also something really cool about this trailer is that it has its own set of stabilizers that are built in to the frame of itself. Let's go have a look at that. So right down here underneath, we have these stabilizers, and they are kind of rusted in place as I understand it, but these will pull out and fold down. And there's one on each corner, front, and then there's some back there in the back as well on either side. So this is really a lot of cool features on this trailer, and she is just a cutie. So let's get the truck down here, get her hooked up, and I'm going to shore some things up, and we'll get things kind of set so they won't settle while we're on the road, and let's get this thing home. So I was just laying these bunks down so that they don't fall over, and just look at that. Look at that crazy cool pattern on those. And also found a screen door back here too. So aluminum screen door. Just things keep popping up that are going to be great original components for this restoration. And I could not be more excited about this trailer. Well, I think I probably said it before, but you certainly can't beat the view. I've got the original sink that he had, and it's actually stamped with the date, May 5th, 1958. So original equipment, always a plus. It's also got the water tank that was rebuilt. It's all nice and cleaned up and redone. So we'll probably have an onboard water tank for this as well. A lot of cool features on this trailer. She's gonna be a real cutie. Oh, here's one of the original drawers for the kitchen that actually has got a pump water faucet for the tank. It's got the original water faucet for the municipal hookup, and these are the original wooden chocks for it as well. So this just so many cool original things for this trailer. I'm also going to need to attach some tow lights so that we can have some signals when we get on the road here. All right, the wiring is on. I don't know what I was thinking when I got these lights, but I picked a trailer wiring kit rather than just towing cables. So I actually had to put the wires together with wire nuts, and it was just more of a pain in the butt than it needed to be. Plus there's no magnets on it. You could have just stuck it to the bumper, but I had to actually figure out how to wire it on there. I brought some baling wire just in case, because never leave home without your baling wire. And the last thing to do is just hook it up and make sure that the ground's good and that the lights still work. I did notice one thing about this trailer that is also a little bit different and cool, and that is that the door is a suicide door. Doors usually open with the hinge to the front so that when you're going down the road, the wind works to close the door. This one actually goes the opposite way, and so the wind works against it. So if the door is at all damaged, this can flap out and it can actually like fold the door open while you're driving. Thankfully, this door is in really good shape, so I don't think we're gonna have a problem. I'm just gonna need to keep an eye on it and the rear view mirror as we go, just to make sure that it's not having any issues as we go down the road. So let's get it hooked up, make sure the lights work, and then let's get this puppy home.